Okay, hi. My name is Howard Gold. I'm from the Departments of Communications and English, and this is all about Shark Tank, which is a communications class called Experiences in Corporate Communications. Our students in this class are mostly business, accounting, and marketing students. So in an effort to engage the students and get them involved in the course from beginning to end, I developed this assignment called Shark Tank, which starts from about the 5th week of the class through the end. And what they have to do is first break into teams and come up with a product or service that they would like to pitch to the Shark Tank investors. And I think you're probably familiar with Shark Tank. It's a television show where would-be business people ask millionaires for money to help them get their business off the ground. So that's the basis of this, if you aren't familiar with that. That having been said, they break into teams of 3 or 4 or 5 people, and they're all very excited, and they all chatter a lot. And then I go from team to team and explain to them what this is all about and the seriousness of it, because it's really all about applied learning, meaning everything they've learned before, and skill transference, which means using all of their learned skills in school and life and applying it to something new in communications. That being said, the first thing they have to do is come up with a one-page paper explaining that they know what it is their contribution will be to the team. What is their value? So this way we don't get anybody just riding the coattails of the other team members. To prove that they know what they're talking about, there's a one-page attachment. So for example, if this person is going to be the finance manager for this new team, they'll say, well, I don't know anything about finance really, but I want to be the finance manager. So I'll ask them, did you take an internship where you did finance work? If they say yes, I go, okay, take that information, strip out the company name and apply that. They'll say, well, I never did an internship. So I'll ask the finance major, have you taken finance or accounting classes? And they'll say yes. So I'll tell them they could use one of those papers and attach that as evidence of their expertise in the area. Again, it's about applied learning and skill transference. That having been said, the next thing they have to do, and it's all out in the rubric, there's no objectivity here, it's all, I'm sorry, there's no subjectivity here, it's all wholly objective. They have to do a presentation at the end of the semester. They have 7 minutes to do that presentation. It doesn't matter if there's 2 people in the team or 5 people in the team. They have 7 minutes. Within that 7 minutes, each team member has to give an equal amount of time to their subject area, and expertise. They also have to offer the same amount of value in their conversation. So for example, someone could give a lot of information out of 4 team members, and let's say 3 of them are really good, but the last person just kind of does a hamina because they don't know what they're talking about. That'll be reflected in their grade. So the other team members don't have to worry so much about someone riding on the coattails and getting an A because they really worked hard and someone else didn't. Maybe the person who claims to be the distribution manager didn't do their work. And this has happened in some times. We've had an event where the students got 13 out of 15 points. One student got 10 out of 15 points, and he complained, why? And I said to him, well, you only spoke for about 20 seconds, and you didn't tell us anything about what you are bringing to this team. Which if you had read my feedback to you on the paper, you would have known going in. So he said, all right, fine, I understand that. Other times we get students who are very committed to this idea. And we had one system where this team came up with a service. And they came up with this in the spring of 2016. I'll talk about this in a second. It's a service for local students. It's kind of like a Rate My Professor, but it would be Rate My Internship, open to local students. Because right now, if someone at Molloy has a bad experience and someone at Farmingdale has a bad experience with a particular company, and someone at Hofstra has a bad experience with that company, nobody knows. We know inside the school, but not elsewhere. So they said, let's have an open Rate My Internship kind of a thing. They got a very good grade on it. They were very committed to it, did great work on it. In fact, one of the students actually wrote the code for the program, which is one of the examples shown here. She was really into it. I saw them, this was for the spring, the first half of the year. I saw them before the winter break. I asked them what they're doing, how are they doing. They're doing great, and after they graduate, they actually want to try and get someone to invest in this and make a go of it. Maybe not the Shark Tank, but maybe some local investors. So what they did, they were able to take everything they've learned, their applied learning, do some skill transference, understand that communication is more than just standing up in front of a room and reading a bullet list of items on a PowerPoint presentation, and get their audience engaged and get their audience involved to make an investment and a commitment to them. So communication, they understand, is a two-way street. And that's what experiences in corporate communication is for my class. And other professors teach the same class, have different ways of doing it, and it's really a valuable class no matter who teaches it. It's very good.
Right.
This is just how I do it.
Yeah, but I have.
So thank you.